Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zardar and today I'm gonna do something different compared to my legendary campaigns. I will show you some battles, some quick battles that I did with a Bretonnia build that I quite made myself. There's some players out there just pretty much play the same, but anyway. So, what's special with this build? Well, the first thing you should know about me is that I rarely play any online battles, so I'm really bad at it. And me actually getting there just with that's in 2 days. I had like a 23 win streak all of the time these 2 days that I've been playing. All these victories come from yesterday and the day before that, and also this rank. As I said, I won all these 23 in row. I think I only lost only one, but that's because I fucked up. Not that was something wrong with the build. Of course, when I started playing with this particular setup that I'm going to show you, I lost majorly. I was like a fucking scrub on the field. I get destroyed by everyone, but as I was getting the touch of it, as I was practicing even more, I made some tweaks to the build and I absolutely nailed it. So, what's the build? Let me show you. This one. So, I'm using the Bretonnia faction and the Fay Enchantress. I don't have her on a mount. I'm gonna show you her abilities. I got this off, the magic resistance. I don't need it. I got this one though, Life Bloom, just to get the healing every time I push a spell. This one is quite fantastic, to be honest. If she's in the infantry fight, and this one is constantly on, these guys, all even this ones, the man at arms, are dealing quite a lot of damage because if you reduce the melee attack of your enemy, they won't get many kills on your guys, and they can do it. And I'm gonna explain that in a little bit of second. Here, this one just to get some power reserves in case I run out, and this one is a beast skill. I use it almost every time I'm going in on the first charge with the infantry. If I click this on any of these battle pilgrims, it doesn't matter if it's a fucking chosen next to him, he's gonna destroy that. Especially with this thing over here, this one, because these guys got frenzy and they already got like high leadership. If you get this thing like how much, 106, yeah, if it gets to that high number, they're dealing quite a lot of damage along with this kind of spell abilities, sorry. And spells, I'm not bringing any of this stuff. I just bring heal, a lot of fucking heal. I don't like this skill, it's not rather good. I'm gonna explain why I'm bringing this. So I got this to heal the bulk of my troops. That's why I also bring a cheap damsel like her. I only got her for this skill and this one. All the rest are turned off. I don't care about the rest. I just bring her for the heal. So what about this skill? Why do I get this? Because it's Fay Enchantress. If someone goes into melee with her, she's gonna destroy her, and that's the only thing that's gonna keep her alive. It costs like a lot of power. It fucks up your reserve, but if you're really fucked and Fay is getting destroyed, that's the only thing that's gonna save her, and run away, of course. Alright, I'm bringing two men at arms just to fill the gap. These two spearmen, I always use them in the back to protect my archers. I don't care about protecting them, but the thing is, if you get the spears back there and any cavalry tries to reach them, they're just gonna do some heavy damage to that cavalry. They will get destroyed probably, the spearmen, but they're getting quite some damage done to them. The battle pilgrims, I'm bringing them because of the frenzy, and that's why I'm bringing the Grail relic. It boosts their damage quite a lot, and along with this thing over there, it makes the infantry fight quite spectacular for my end. Two archers just for the basic stuff in case the enemy brings some fuckers like giants and stuff like that. Questing Knights and Pegasus Knights. Why am I bringing this instead of Grail Guardians, you would ask? Well, the thing is that Grail Guardians are just shock infantry. So, in order to use shock infantry optimal, you just have to be fucking great in micro. And I'm not that great. So I'm bringing these guys and possibly I use them as a pants bag, how should I say it, a meat bag. I just engage the enemy cavalry with these guys. Yeah, they will get a ton of damage done to themselves by enemy shock cavalry like the Grail Guardians or Blood Knights or whatever, but that's why I got these guys. These guys can totally destroy anything in their path. My tactic here is just engage the enemy cavalry with the questing knights, and because they are in melee cavalry, they will stand their ground quite well, and I just bring these guys in order to fucking destroy them. If anything goes wrong and they need help, I just bring my damsel, pop one of this, and hope I win. Which I'm usually winning most of the cavalry fights unless I fuck up. So that's pretty much it. I'm not Grail Guardians, just questing knights, and using these ones as a mobility unit, just help whoever needs help. Like sometimes I'm not providing support to the questing knights, I just use them to storm the enemy infantry when when they're in a fight with my infantry. I just go from their backs, just make a fucking charge, get them out, and then go help the cavalry. So that's pretty much it. As you can see here, I got the optimal money outcome, just 0 not used. Alright, let's get into battles. Let's start with which one? Let's start with this one. Oh, that's not a good battle to show you, but you'll understand. See, he was fucking teasing as hell, but I managed to win. I just didn't play his game, and you'll see how I didn't play this game. It was quite pussy move from me there, but it got me the job done. So I had placed my Royal Pegasus Knights back here, just okay, not that, just to check for enemy vanguard deployment. I got my questing knights here, and this guy's over here now. I just saw that he's fucking teasing, and he's brought like 1, 2, 3, 4, what's that, 5 Royal Pegasus Knights and only missile cavalry, and even Leonkirk on a fucking flying mount. So what I'm trying to do here is just get all these guys. I'm gonna put this on fast forward because it's a 20-minute battle almost. I just try to bring all of my guys together. To be honest, my Royal Pegasus Knights are already dead. I tried to get some heals onto them, which I shouldn't have done. If they're the weakest link on my army setup, then I shouldn't help them. At least they're getting some damage done to them. Let me fast forward. These guys just keep harassing me. I just try to keep all of my guys together. As you can see here, they're going down to one of my units. They're just hunting down for my archers and my Pegasus Knights for starters. Right here I'm all at disarray. I don't pretty much know what to do. I'm just thinking, how the fuck am I going to deal with all these flying units, since I'm not having any strong missile infantry or even some kind of spells to just, I don't know, retaliate. So still a disarray here. I'm just trying to think what to do. I just see him here going for my archers, so I just send all of my guys in, I think. Oh, it's just the questing knights, but whatever. Oh, now I sent them. These guys keep delivering a punch on me with their missiles, but as you can see here at the red lines, I'm getting some damage done to these Pegasus Knights, and that's all I want to do. Right here I tried to fucking use that skill, and they fucking left, so that's why I'm moving back there, because if I stayed there I would have killed myself. Alright, they're picking another target apart here, just fucking spearmen, don't worry about them. Alright, just nothing major at this point. They're trying to dive bomb me. All I do is just stay there. I'm trying to get to his cavalry, but I can't. Right here, that's all I needed. He just comes down, and I just send everybody in. And look at the health of these Royal Pegasus Knights going down. Of course, I'm getting some damage as well because these fucking things are fucking beastly, especially in this kind of numbers. He's just trying to pick my relic, Grail relic apart, which is a pretty nice move. He was quite a good player over there. He will kill my relic, as you will see. Yeah, we're here. It's just going Waiko, and it's gonna pick it apart. So at this point I'm thinking, what the fuck should I do? And as you will see, I'll just get in the fucking woods just to avoid all this missile firepower from this cavalry. Let me just fast forward this. Yep, I just get inside. He's bringing some Pegasus Knights, which I can catch them, so I can get a few kills. You should really not try this kind of tactic with Pegasus Knights. They can get stuck in there quite easy. Perhaps with your general, yeah, but with these many units you just can't micro them. Someone is gonna die. So that's where I starting to feel a little bit into myself, because I see all these fucking Pegasus Knights just wavering, and I still get my Fay and most of my troops intact, although I'm getting punch shot, but I don't care at this point. That's why I'm staying together, and right now I'm just gonna move right in the woods. I tried to use a spell, but he fucking moved. I'm trying to get into the woods just to slow these missiles, and I just stand there. So I'm just gonna fast forward this, because and that's where he did the wrong part, because at this point all I had used most of my magic. I couldn't support these guys with any healing spells, but he just stood there just shooting me. These guys just never came down. He just tried to fucking annoy me with Lewin just going in dive bomb and going back. There I got a comet right. Uh, right here, as you can see, he's just harassing me. I'm just going back again and again and again. That's why I'm putting this on so fast. I'm trying to move towards the Royal Pegasus Knights because of the Fay Enchantress skill, which is it? This one. So it causes damage to combatants, and I don't know if it works on air. No idea. Perhaps it's not, but just the aura of her just being close to them, perhaps they could break them. And that's where it all goes down. He finally decides to just go Waco, and he brings also his fucking cavalry. It's gonna be a pretty tough fight, because these guys will charge on my back, but I think I'm turning my questing knights, perhaps even on most of my troops. Yeah, just turning them back. Lewin is causing some fucking havoc here. Just look at his face. Anyway, he just tries desperately to win me. As you can see here, it's already to 1 minute left, but this is where it's all over. These guys are gonna retreat too, and only Leuenkirk remains, and he's gonna go down really fast, and that was it. Ooh. I don't mind this kind of battles. If he wants to wait and go around and pick me apart one by one, I won't gonna play this game. I got a fucking second screen. I'm just putting all of my guys together. I just open YouTube on the second screen and just watching stuff. And honestly, I don't care if you play these fucking cheese battles with me. Alright, I'm gonna show you another one, because that was not an example I was looking forward to. This was like a fucktard cheesy build. So what's that? It's dwarfs, vampire counts. Alright, let's go with that. Yeah, this build. I think I showed this build to one of Air of Carthage's videos. Which player was it that used this build with 3 Blood Knights and Crypt Horrors? Was it Ninja Hunt? I don't know. Someone just used this build, so this guy tried to do this on me. So right here I got my Pegasus Knights, just vampires. I think they don't have Vanguard deployment, but or they do. I think Vlad has this ability, but whatever. I'm keeping my Quest Knights here. I'm just bringing back my Pegasus Knights, just scouting out for any enemy reinforces. I'm just moving these guys a little to here so the ground is not uneven. That's when I see all these fucking blood knights. And what am I doing? Yeah, I just sent these guys in. I send my archers after the crypt horrors, of course. Alright, let's go with that. My Pegasus Knights just keep scouting. Am I bringing my questing knights? Yes, I'm bringing them over here because I want to deal with these blood knights. And I'm keeping, that's the reason I'm keeping my spears back here. There's no way they can deal with blood knights, but they're gonna fucking destroy them quite hard, and if these guys arrive, they're gonna be the death blow. Over here, just keeping these guys up on the air, because as I said, I want these guys first to be used as a mid shield, and him actually coming here along with my spearmen and questing knights, that's the perfect thing for me. So I feel like these guys can deal with that, and I just send my 2 Pegasus Knights over here to deal with this Blood Knight, and right here on the center, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Just look how much easy my guys are dealing with this kind of shit over here. Just look at their health compared to theirs. My Pegasus Knights quite destroy these blood Knights over here. Here is not going so well. My questing Knights are taking a punch, but they can hold out. As you can see here, these guys are starting to disintegrating. Over here I cast a fucking comet. Quite nice, landed in there. He's spawning some fucking skeleton, some zombies behind me, but alright, here I'm sending this Pegasus Knight right on the back of these Blood Knights, and that's where the turning point is. He's sending this guys right in my back, but that's why I kept this ones in before him, just to deal with that. So my archers over here struggling, but the center of my army is looking quite strong. The fucking destroying. I'm getting my Pegasus Knights right back on the air just to get the charge bonus going. Are they coming down? Yes, they are. And yeah, a lot of healing from the Vampire Lord over here. I think they would have gone down quite faster on normal standards, but the fucking healing is quite strong in here. I think I did some kind of healing to my questing knights and Pegasus over here. The bad thing is this wizard and the vampire lord that's over here. That's what's causing me the most problems, but I just need to be done from here first. Just if I destroy the fucking infantry, it's all gonna be good. I'm getting again my Pegasus Knights on the air. One is wavering, I think. It's not a big deal. I still can win this. I would have gone this easier and a lot sooner, but it's that fucking lord that's causing me a lot of problems, a lot of kills and a lot of healing. That's when his troops starting to break, and I just sent some of my infantry to help out. I still haven't got a hold of these guys, but I will soon, I think. Just send them right back in. Yep, that's right. This guy is quite dealing with him, and yeah, that's when he decided, yep, it's not worth it. Everybody was going down, his blood knights were off the mats, just a few zombies left, skeleton, swordsman, whatever, and that was pretty much it. You saw what was done here. So of course more of battles are gonna follow. I'm gonna show you all of these replays that I got over here, the ones with ELOL. That's all the battles that I've played. Some I just missed. I forgot to record, but to save. But whatever. this will have to do. They're quite enough. I think there's like 20 over here. Yeah, 16 and yeah, 19. Yeah, pretty much every victory. Some I just forgot to. I didn't manage to save it fast enough, and this fucking thing just ended. It got out of the match, so I couldn't save it. There was actually a fun battle against the Wood Elves, a really tough one that I wanted to show you, but I just missed it because of the fucking timer on the end. Alright guys, I'm really hoping you like this build. I can really recommend it to you if you own this game, just to play it and try it out. Of course you're gonna probably lose in the start, just because it's new, but if you give it time, it's quite amazing what it can do. Alright, I really hope you enjoyed. More of this are coming, and see you next